Can you hear me, Matthew? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, I would hear it. I wouldn't be able to hear you in my headphones.
I think we'd notice. I think it's a distance issue. I think it's a distance issue. Is this card?
What this code right here?
What is this card?
Should I save it? What's happening, man?
Hey, Jay and Joe show.
How you doing?
I'm doing.
Doing, man. Trucking along.
I'm doing.
I'm trucking along. I got this guy at work every day who says that. Like, it's like, how you doing? He's like, I'm doing. And I'm like, bro, you're doing great. You have a great life, man. That's what I was thinking at work. Now, that's this guy. He's like, Nubis, you jacked it all up, huh?
I don't know if he hit it or not. I don't think he did, but he just needs to. I think he might be in the shop.
Go lay down.
Go lay down, Anubis.
You might want. You think he moved the camera? No.
Let me check it. Keep talking.
The reason I was saying, because that carpet. No, yeah. So every day he comes in, how you doing? I'm doing, and I'm thinking like, man, like, you got it made. This guy that I'm talking about, he's got a good life. He's got good kids. He's got a good wife. Like he likes his job. I know. It's just, and so like, but it just makes me laugh because every day, that's just his go-to, and I'm just like, I don't know. Kind of makes me laugh. Some days that's okay to say that, but like, to me, that makes it sound like you're probably having not the greatest day, right?
It's funny you say that because I that's my response to a lot of people most of the time. I'm like, I'm all right.
Yeah, that means you're like, you're not happy with your situation at the very moment, I think. Like your day, like
Definitely.
Whatever's going on, you know what I mean?
Definitely. I would
Whether
agree with
it's
that.
you didn't want to come into work or, you know what I mean? Little things. It's not too bad. It's just one of those things where I'm like, but you know what it makes me feel? If you're my friend, it makes me want to ask you what's wrong, or are you all right? You're like, even him at work, like I'm like, are you all right, bro? Like I'll go up to him later on and I'll be grab his shoulder, give him a shoulder grabber, because he's my buddy. It's not like I'm trying to be an asshole, being genuine, but I'm like, what's up, brother? You doing? I mean, I already asked him, but I'm like initiating conversation.
Yeah.
What's going on?
And I'm sorry if you said this, but he's one of your guys.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, he's another manager at the
okay.
front. But I've known him. He's from Rio Rancho and stuff. Like, I've known him for a lot of years.
Okay.
Nubis, lay down. Lay down. But, yeah, so no, it's just funny to me because it makes me feel like you're kind of upset or something maybe, or you're just not having the greatest of day.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's not good to... I mean, and I say this as admitting that I fucking do this, but, it's not good to walk around with that cloud over you.
Yeah.
A lot of people out there can't get a fucking job.
Yeah. No, but I get it.
No, yeah.
But I think I'm in a situation because I have I manage all the a pretty decent sized team of young individuals. I got to keep that fucking that upbeat that
energy.
Yeah, that good.
You got to get up to their level because they're.
Well, I got to be above them. I got to keep them like, you know what I mean, going. I want them to have that attitude like I got, like, because if I don't, then they'll start being like, oh yeah, or just getting, just starting to pick at shit. But if I'm like, if they see me, like I'm like, oh, too easy. Like like if there's something, a wrench fucking thrown in the fucking day or whatever, it's like, oh, that ain't shit. Like I got that. Check it out.
Is a kitchen environment, is it easy for it to turn into a toxic environment?
Quick. I think restaurant in general, but kitchen definitely, because you got people that aren't getting paid very well.
It's hard work.
Exactly.
Anytime you're busting your ass, you're not making enough money for it. You're not going to be happy, right?
Exactly. So like, it's like me, I'm the executive chef, so it's like, yeah, I kill myself, but at the end of the day, I'm not rich, but I'm making a decent check. So It's like, but I could imagine doing what I do for working $15
you've had to.
an hour.
You had to work your way up to where you're at.
So and then back in the day, it was way less.
Yeah, wage. Obviously. But then, it all balances, cost of living and shit. Shit was cheaper back then, but, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But that's another thing that's crazy about inflation. So this is just a quick, I'm just throwing this out there.
Let's hear it, man.
David told me when he bought his house in 83 or 84, $55,000 he paid for it.
What?
right here in Rio Rancho, brand new.
Yeah.
So it's at 80. We'll say 84. How many years ago was that?
30, 38, 39.
Okay, so
I don't know if that's right.
this house I just purchased in the same
39.
neighborhood, $285,000. 38 years later, or whatever.
Yeah.
$55,000. And the crazy part is he was making $75,000 a year at that time because he was a Stanford graduate.
So 75 G's back then
Yeah.
was fucking like probably equivalent to like 150,000 now. Would you say something like that? I don't know.
Yeah, probably, or maybe even a little, maybe two,
Yeah.
but yeah, but anyway, it's just crazy how like, so 38 years ago, this same house was $55,000.
Yeah. Well, as you say, the proof's in the pudding. The numbers are there.
Yeah.
The numbers don't lie. You know what I mean? It's like
Hips don't lie. No, the numbers don't lie. Yeah.
that's fascinating.
But no, it's hard. It's easy to get crazy in the kitchen because, for instance, here's my example. The front of the house person could come and work 6 hours and make anywhere from 150 to 350 in those 4 hours, you know. But you got a cook that came in and he works his 8-hour shift to make $150. You know what I mean? And has to grind like a motherfucker. And he has to listen to me bitch at him all day and this and that, you know, or whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure.
So it could be, and then you get into the environment that there's no drug testing. So these motherfuckers are on substances sometimes.
They have addictions.
And on the other end, you got the heat.
Can you handle the
It's
heat?
just a rough combo. It could be a rough combo of shit in the kitchen. You got egos like fuck. The heat, yeah. It could be a deadly combo in there.
I know what you mean about the heat. Like I never worked in a kitchen like you worked in a kitchen, but like in my fast food days, I remember during the busy hustle hours of lunch and shit, it'd be fucking sweat in the
July
in the fucking Wiener Hut, fucking in the schnitz.
Those were funny days, man.
Fucking
Good times.
fucking
Drink slamming 40s in the freezer and shit.
that was nuts. Bro, I remember being so far. Yeah, it's another story
That's
for another
awesome.
day. But no,
No,
man.
it gets hot. Definitely.
And then that, I don't know, that brings out something like primal in you. You start like wanting you're thinking you're gonna die, so you start like acting like you got to survive. Same with the extreme cold, I would imagine, right?
Heat's rough on people though. Cold is a little different because when you're cold, you can't move. You know what I mean?
You're still as
You're like,
angry though.
Yeah, but you're like trying to throw punches. You know what I mean? Like the heat, you're like whack. You know what I mean?
All loose.
Yeah, you got the sweat going. No, you're like, nah, but yeah, I think in the cold you're probably wrestling at that point. No, like bears. You're like,
Trying to headbutt and shit.
but yeah, no, the kitchen could be a very, very, very wild environment. You should have seen when I ran the kitchen in jail. The motherfuckers be fucking throwing scraps, man. That's the only time I've ever seen fights in the kitchen. Like in the actual, like a good fight in the kitchens was when I was working in the jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And then after that, when the COs came in, sometimes there's another fight, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, you're just like, holy shit.
So
like,
in your position, you just back up and just get the fuck
yeah,
out
and
the way.
they like me. So like, yeah, they're fighting with each other. Or sometimes it's even beef from somewhere else. But like in the kitchen, everybody's just
But you can't, but it's not your responsibility. Like you're not supposed to get involved whatsoever.
No.
You're not supposed to like try and break it up or nothing.
No way. He just stirring the pot. Like over here, I'm stirring the soup, dog, and they're fucking getting it over there. Like, and it happens at least once a week. Yeah, so then, because it's a humongous room. Like the kitchen is just one big old huge warehouse room. And then there's equipment throughout the thing. So you can see. So like the
There's
COs.
space. There has to be space in between everything so everybody can see everything.
Yeah, but it's a big place though. So I'm saying, say it's like as big as a football field almost in there, like maybe half or whatever. But it seems bigger maybe than it is, but it's big. But so for instance, if the CO's taking a nap in his office over here and these fools start scrapping over here, they got a good minute and 2 minutes to get down before this guy runs out there and maces them. So, or it's crazy, or it ends before the CO gets there, and then this is when you're a real G. You knock that fucker out or whatever, right? And then you just get on your knees and put your hands behind your head. And then if you do that before the CO gets there, then you don't get maced or nothing.
Yeah.
So then you're good. Okay. But if you're fighting when the CO comes up, you're getting maced like fuck, which is rough. on them, whoever's getting maced. But yeah, and then we have to leave the kitchen, everybody, and you chill out in the hallway until they figure it out.
Gives me anxiety.
Yeah, it was interesting, bro. Like,
talk about intense fucking work environment.
It was either that or they knew they were gonna fight, and they would come and tell me because like I was friends with in there. It's just like I've talked about on the old podcast. You have like the head of the white crew, the head of the whatever, but I'd befriend everybody, and they liked me because I'd give them. We would cook good food, and I'd give them sodas and fucking milks, all they wanted. Like, I noticed people with my job in there, they like to be of power and control. So like they get off on telling you can only have one milk. Like, power if my guys worked hard, I'll throw fucking crates of milk on the table, dog, and you guys can drink that all day long and just do your shit, I'm not paying for that fucking milk. But people just want to be able to tell you, oh, you can only drink one. And it makes them feel fucking good to have that power.
Put their thumb on you. Yeah.
Open it and stick their finger in it and fucking give it to them and shit. So like,
where's that thumb been, man?
No, I'm telling you, bro. Like, that was the wildest part of that job, because it's like you even almost have power over the CEOs and everything. So it's like, if somebody gives you, it don't matter what it is. You tell the CEO, hey, he's fired. Fucking get him out of here. The CEO will physically take that person out of the fucking place. Like, you don't have to be like, the CEO don't ask you what happened or fuck no, bro. You could even make something up. Like, this fool's talking shit, saying something, or he ain't working. He's just fucking not doing shit, bro. Let's go. And if they don't fucking go, they make them go.
So you're talking about inmates.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
But people that had my job were like real fucked up, like controlling and shit. Like, they had that job that.
So what was the ratio of like people like you coming into the jail to work as to the inmates that were working?
So
like
I would
50-50?
Fuck no. I would have one or two other people like me, and then there's 2 COs, and there's 25 inmates.
Okay. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. And these are all guys, we've talked about this before, it's been a long time, but for people that haven't listened, but so these are people that are like on good behavior, and like, are they volunteer for it or what?
Yeah, well, so yeah, correct. Both those things are correct. They volunteer, and they have to have decent track record. Yeah, you can't be some crazy fuck, but
handling all the food.
But you can't act like a crazy fuck, but you can be a crazy fuck, because so like in MDC where I was at, you have people fighting all their cases. That's what I'm dealing with. So you have murderers in there, bro. Like fucking, they're just not convicted yet. So you're dealing with a whole mix, some low-level drug life punks, and you're dealing with some fucking cold-blooded murderers or hardcore drug dealers that want to work in the kitchen or wherever, and janitory or whatever. Like, that's what I mean, whatever. Janitory, kitchen, laundry, there's a few jobs. Landscaping kind of shit. Like, there's a few jobs throughout the jail, but you volunteer, good behavior, but you can be, a fucking murderer and shit. Excuse me. But, man, they would fucking throw down in there. They would come tell me, hey, go open the fucking restroom lock. Go leave, because it's locked, but I can open it and just like, they can go in. And they just go throw down.
Okay. Crazy.
Kitchen life, man. Pretty wild.
You said you wanted to show me some TikToks.
I did, bro. So
show me something light.
So this is quick.
Give me anxiety over here.
So check this out. Shit. Do you remember with the stuff with Britney Spears? And we talked about it on
Looney
the podcast.
Looney Tunes.
And we're like, she needs to be able to live her life and shit, right, bro? Well, so like I have her on Facebook, and I'm like watching some of these videos. Did I show you the penguin one? I see. No. So there's one where she's like, it's funny, but she's just with her kids. So like, then you're like, oh, she's just with her kids, so it's okay. Like, and she's like doing Daffy Duck, laughing like Daffy Duck and shit. But it's a little wild. But she just looks rough, bro. So check this out. Look at her eyes and shit. Look at her movements. So she posts this like if she's doing great in life and people want to see this, bro. It's rough, don't you think?
Yeah.
It's rough, bro. So like that's one, bro. Like all day long, she just posts this shit. Like look at this one. Look at this. It says, look at it. She's got like sweat on a wall, bro.
Send me this so I can put it in the video. Why does she have sweat? Why does she have sweaty?
She's probably driving in the car.
Under boobs.
I don't know, driving in the car for a long time and got out and saw that wall and wanted to fucking do a jam on it. I'm just gonna show you one more, and it's rough. Like, look at her eyes.
She's just like alone in her house doing this, like a crazy person.
And her eyes are black, right? Like, and I see it, and it really has nothing to do with me. I just thought it was funny because I came across it, so I was going to show you. But it leads me to believe that maybe that gentleman was correct that was saying that she shouldn't have control of her money and stuff.
Well, if that's what she's doing with her money.
But people can do whatever they want, right? But I just think that kind of looks a little like there's some mental illness going, right?
Well, I think the last time we talked about her, it was like 5-6 months after Christmas, and she was like she made a video of her dancing in front of her Christmas tree in her house. She saw the Christmas tree up like 6 months after.
Yeah. There's a
lunatic
substance or mental illness going on, definitely.
Both. Because if you look at her eyes, she looks like she's on something, but like
so
look a little deeper.
Yeah.
She almost looks possessed.
Yeah, she does, yeah. Holy shit. Speaking of that, I went and saw that movie.
Did the Pope get an exorcism?
Yes.
So is he the Pope has a specific person who does his exorcist? Is that this guy? The Pope's exorcist?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
all right,
and so, yeah, so
I've been waiting to hear this.
It's good. It's good. It's worth the watch.
Two thumbs up? A thumb and a half?
Yeah, I give it 2 thumbs. Okay. It's not like I would go pay to watch it again. I might watch it again at the house.
You got free tickets to it, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I would have went. I'll go to pay to see it once.
You would have paid to see it.
Yeah. So
Russell Crowe.
It's good. Russell Crowe's good. He's he's a badass. But you know what I think makes me like it, bro? Is because I was raised strong Catholic. So that's how like I believe all that shit. And like to me, I just I felt like Russell Crowe was a badass in that movie, man. He's the exorcist, you know, and like he's just like he's the fighter of demons, you know what I mean? So like in my head, I'm like, that dude's fucking bad because he's
okay. So since it has a good review, I don't want you to spoil it too much because I want to see it. So tell me this: does it take place in like the Vatican and like does it look like you know what I mean?
So it starts and has a good amount in the Vatican, right? But he gets sent to Spain, so which must not be far.
The main part of it takes place in Spain, like the main part of the movie, like that's where he's going to do his thing.
Correct.
Okay,
correct.
Cool. Damn, I want to see it. Even though I don't really know much about it, I just saw the poster for it, and like I said last week, Russell Crowe.
I thought it was good.
Nice. A good possession movie. Evil Dead drops this week. Shout out Evil Dead.
Check it out.
Today's the 19th, by the way. So I already had this written down. So staying on this. Is there anything else you wanted? Because I don't want you to spoil the movie too much. But it was worth a watch. Go check it out.
It was fucking good. Yeah, go check that shit out.
So last night I go to Costco to put gas, right? And I'm just filling up.
How much was it?
$3.33.
Fuck. Okay.
So, yeah, it hasn't gone low. You know, it's just been fucking chilling up.
That's pretty rough though. I noticed it's been going up. Yeah. So it's $3.60 on the reg. Yeah.
Okay. So I go to Costco and I'm just I set the thing and I'm filling it up. I'm throwing away my trash in my car and shit, you know. And it stops. It fills up. It stops, right? And I look up at the price, and it's $36.66. So $666. And
kind of.
Well, it's
Okay, I get it. Though.
Immediately, immediately, I just see the 666, and I'm really not superstitious with numbers or anything like that, you know.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, when I saw it, it like
gave you the chills.
It was something, and I immediately when I like looked at it, I looked away. I walked up to the pump and I gave it a squeeze because I didn't want to end it with that number, right? And you know when you squeeze it, there's tension and you can feel that gas is pumping, right? So I give it a squeeze, maybe for like 2-3 seconds, add a few cents to it. You know, let's make it fucking 37.01 or whatever. Gave it a squeeze. I pull the thing out. I look back at the pump, and it didn't move.
Huh.
It was still $36.66. And I know for a fact that there was enough tension on there that it pumped fucking at least another good splash, you know, at least a few cents.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh,
you should have. Too bad you didn't like have more of a tank so you could just keep filling it up.
Imagine if I just had my hand on it and it was just running and it wasn't going up.
Yeah.
So that kind of fucking that kind of weirded me out.
Devil.
Are you superstitious with numbers like that? Like if you saw like 666?
No.
See, I'm not either. But for whatever reason, when I saw it.
Yeah. I mean, things could creep you out. I mean, you know, I don't. And then too, I mean, I don't know how high you were, but man, you can start getting paranoid and shit if you're fucking high, real high. Your mind starts.
I don't know. I thought it was fucking. It caught my attention for sure.
Yeah.
Because I know for a fact that I fucking put more fucking gas in there.
Yeah, I don't know there
move.
has to be some kind of an explanation for that I don't can't give you, you know, but because there's no way it would have shut off if you didn't click the top of the pump. You know what I'm saying? Like where you
put the thing back in the fucking thing.
There's no way it would have just turned off. Because that's what I was gonna be like. Oh well, maybe it turned off, and then when you squeezed it, it's like, who fucking knows? But there's no way.
Saw it. Thing was still in the fucking tank. Gave it a squeeze. Took it out. Looked same fucking amount of money. I don't know.
But you're all good.
Well, for now, it just happened last night. I feel like I got some Final Destination shit on me. Fucking,
it would have got you already.
So get this. So this was last week. It was after last week's podcast. I'm driving from the west side to the east side on I-40.
The same day, or this?
This. So the gas thing happened last night. This happened like a week ago. So I'm driving. It's like 3:34 in the afternoon. Traffic isn't too bad at that point. You know, it's picking up, right? I'm going like 65 miles an hour. If that tells you anything, it's not like stop and go traffic. So I'm headed from west to east on I-40, right? And I'm crossing under the interchange, I-25 and I-40.
Big eye
driving. And for whatever reason, I'm just going minding my business. I'm like 3 lanes over from the left. I look up in my left rear view mirror, and this fucking black Chrysler 200 is going like 120 miles an hour. And it's fucking, he's going in and out of lanes, and he's fucking like overtaking my lane. So I'm driving and he's coming like this. And I just happened to fucking look up at that instance and saw him fucking like, bro, it was like split second. I think I had time to look in my right mirror, but I just fucking swerved into the right lane next to me, and fucking he just went through my lane, and fucking I was going almost 70 miles an hour myself, and this fucker was going like over 100. Like if he would have hit me, he would have fucking probably flipped my fucking piece of shit car, and fucking it would probably fucking killed me. At the fucking how fast he was going. And I know it's not related to that, but man, that shit fucking, at the time, that shit shook me up, because fucking I was just like, what the fuck? Like, have you ever had anything happen like that?
Probably quite often. I drive a lot.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up but no, man, this was like next level. Like it was just, and for those who say fucking weed slows down your reaction time, that's bullshit. If I went to swerve into that right fucking lane, this motherfucker would have fucking hit me full fucking force, like right on the fucking corner ass, and fucking it would have sent my ass for a loop. But yeah, no, and good thing there was no fucking car. You know, it was so quick. I felt like there wasn't a car there. I just swerved out of my lane into the lane to the right. But man, I was fucking.
Yeah, I had an old fucking man do that shit to me, but he was literally, this old fuck was driving like right next to me, and I was on the phone with my mom, and he just fucking just goes to go in my fucking lane. But it's like you said, I fucking jerked to the side, and I don't really remember looking. Like, so if there was a car there, I would have hit them.
Yeah.
But this fucking old man, just
no regard, you know?
Nah. So the funny part is on that, so it's like, how often do you think that happens, and the people doing it, did he think that he almost hit you, you know, or like, I know he doesn't care, but like in his head, you think he was like, oh, that was closer. Is it even so he don't even, or do you think they don't even think about
One or
it?
the other.
So it's like,
in my mind, I picture like a fucking meth head, fucking all fucking like, you know, fucking weed.
well, hauling ass, but I'm thinking that old
music
on my
fucking
end,
playing. I don't know.
even think he even seen me.
No.
I think this old fuck was just
when it
it's
comes-
like not even, it's like totally oblivious.
So
like
when it comes to the elderly, I've seen that firsthand. So when I used to do the bank protection, specifically at a bank that's up in the Northeast Heights, the parking lot was fucked up, and all I would do is stand outside this bank, right? So all I did was watch a parking lot, and I would see old people day after day just sideswipe cars and not even fucking just get out and go in and do their business, bro, while going to the Sprouts.
Holy fuck.
Back into cars and then just leave. And I'm just like, they don't give a fuck, bro.
Okay, so yeah, check it out. I think sometimes they use it as an excuse too, because I think sometimes, like it's like we're saying, they don't even snap, and then I think sometimes they
nothing.
just don't give a fuck, and then when you call them on it, like
They're like, what?
Yeah, one time
Like it
I
was-
seen
was
it was
Steven.
Steven,
Yeah.
yeah, and then he's like, I hit your car,
Yeah.
right, and I'm like, motherfucker, you know you hit that fucking car, you know. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. People are just you just have to be careful, I guess. I don't know. That's why it's like, I think that's why they say like you just anything can happen, bro. Like fucking. I guess sometimes it's good to be careful, but at the end of the day, sometimes that can't even help you. It's just fucking, yeah, that's wild. But yeah, you just have to be careful, I guess.
But they're they're everywhere. The driving, man.
Yeah.
It's like fucking Thunderdome out there.
Yeah, it's rough. I have noticed that, like, I could even be hauling ass and some fucker just gets right up on my ass, you know, and I just let him go. But I know another time in my life where I would, like, whatever, be pissed off about it, maybe push my brakes or whatever the fuck. I
Still
don't
got a
know.
little bit of that in me.
But I'm just like, yeah, that shit's crazy, dog. But I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking. Sometimes a lot of people, they just don't give a fuck, bro. Like, you see even people that are good people and they have a good head on their shoulders, and then they act all crazy and don't give a fuck, and then at that point
Make
you're
a
just
stupid,
like,
that, and they make a fucking
It's just crazy to
stupid
me.
choice.
but yeah, it's dangerous out there on the road for sure. I don't even like to fucking drive around in Albuquerque, but I have to.
Yeah, makes me not want to even get on the freeway, you know. But like, I can't not do the freeway. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, you can just got to give yourself extra fucking time.
Yeah, and then too, I mean, really, I speed all the time, bro. People probably should just go the speed limit. I'm on the freeway. I speed on regular streets. I guess I don't speed as much, but on Paseo and the freeway, I usually speed. But I speed not dangerously, and what I mean by that is, I guess speeding is dangerous, but I'm not swerving, and if I can't speed, I won't. Like, if there's fucking traffic, I'll cruise traffic.
Yeah.
But if I have the opportunity, like I get out of work at nighttime, it's 10 o'clock. Nobody's on, you know, there's plenty of room and shit like that. I'm going to go 80. You know what I mean? Fucking trying to get home.
On Paseo?
On, no. On,
How fast you go on Paseo?
Paseo, 70.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's
But
pretty fast.
the speed limit's 60.
Yeah.
So
Paseo,
I can do 10 over.
Paseo, people treat Paseo like a fucking NASCAR race, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it's fucking do or die on that shit, bro. Fucking
Yeah.
get the fuck out of the way.
I've seen some
Think about
crazy
it.
shit on Paseo. In the morning, I've seen some wild shit. To road rage style and shit. But yeah, people haul ass on Paseo. You know what's crazy? I don't know if you ever thought of this, but next time you drive in it, think about this at night. I've had a relative come to visit from Oklahoma, and he was staying at the Marriott Pyramid. So he'd drive from Rio Rancho to go to his hotel at night and shit. But he was he was freaked out about how dark it is all the way on Paseo. Like, he's like, what if you need to change your fucking tire or something like this? And I didn't ever realize it because I just never thought about it. But after that, I drove on it and I'm like, damn, it's fucking pitch black all the way through here.
So it's funny you say that. I don't know if you notice this when you go to other places out of New Mexico, but like, I noticed it when I went to California last year that they fucking have like spotlights like on their highways and like freeways and shit. Like, they have like super bright fucking lights all the way down. Like, it's like lit up like it's fucking daytime and shit.
Yeah,
like all the way down the freeway or the highway.
I think that makes sense, but
It should for
I
safety.
guess in my head, no, you're right, and that makes sense. But I think now it just came to me now. Maybe it's because it's through all the
I think I've noticed it in
all the
Colorado.
Rio Grande and all that, like
yeah.
people's properties and shit. Maybe they don't allow them to fucking put those lights.
Bitching about lights.
But yeah, he was like, it's super dark. Yeah, you think they would put lights periodically and shit, like
No,
some fucking.
and now that you said it, I can picture it. You're right. It is fucking like pitch
But he
black.
was like scared. Like he was. I was just like, what the fuck? Like,
I wouldn't be scared, but it's I guess I noticed it in Colorado, you know, probably even Texas. Like now that I think about it, like they light up their shit.
Yeah.
You know,
weird. Paseo, the Autobahn.
it is. People, there's like, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy.
Tomorrow, 420.
420. We're recording this 419.
420 twin. Holiday.
The old smokers holiday.
Smoky.
Man, I remember being young. It was like that was like Christmas for a few years there. From like the age of like 13 to like 16, 17.
Yeah.
That was Christmas, man.
Yeah, I remember a couple good 420s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny. 420.
Smoking a bunch of swag and shit too.
Yeah. The early 420s, yeah.
Some swaggle baggle. I wonder, you know what? Always, I never really thought about it too much because I never cared. But I wonder, like, where that started. There has to be a originator.
Look it up,
Because I've heard
man.
few things.
Get your phone. How did 420 start? That's an easy one.
One thing. Do you remember people saying that's Hitler's birthday?
So Columbine was on 420. Hitler's birthday was on 420. There's a bunch of shit that was on 420. It's kind of weird.
How it works like that?
I don't know.
Crazy.
I just assumed that that they did Columbine on Hitler's birthday.
All right, I got this. You want me to read it?
Yeah.
According to Time magazine, 420 can be traced to 1971 when a group of 5 students at San Rafael.
San Rafael.
You know that or?
Oh yeah, I know that.
High school in Marin County, California.
Marin County.
There you
California.
go.
That's Northern
So
California.
you've heard this story?
No, I know these places.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
Marin County. That's where Pac lived in
San
Oakland.
Rafael, is that how you say that?
San Rafael.
All right, and then how do you say the other one? Marin
Marin
County,
Yeah.
California began meeting at 4:20 p.m. to smoke marijuana. The actual number 420 don't have much symbolic significance. Time, what the fuck? Time reported 2016. Oh, okay, it's Time magazine reported
So it was just
that
a group of
2016.
5 students, and it just blew up from there. That sounds kind of weird. I don't know.
How would that? Yeah. Here's another history channel. The history behind 420. When you don't know the origins of 420, it really can all be traced back to a group of 5 California teens. That's on the fucking history channel.
Interesting.
So I'm sure
Legends.
there's probably more to it as it blew up. Maybe that was the first year, and then every year it,
The group got bigger and bigger,
Yeah.
and then people moved on with their lives, and they continued the tradition.
Yeah, crazy.
That's interesting. So while you have that up, Google events in history on April 20th. It's going to be a bunch.
Got it.
Let's hear it, man.
2010, an explosion occurred in deep water. Oil rig blew the fuck up.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull up a different deal here. That's the first one that pops up. Adolf Hitler's birthday.
Yeah.
American race car driver Danica Patrick won the Indy car.
Nobody give a shit about Danica Patrick.
99, 2 disgruntled and heavily armed students Columbine.
Yeah.
And 68. Nothing interesting. American actress Jessica Lange, who was known for her versatile and intelligent performance, was born. What the fuck? Yeah, that's pretty much the just those three, and then it just gets really like.
So an oil rig blew up.
Random.
Hitler was born, and Columbine happened. I don't know why I thought there was more than that. I thought there was something else, like a battle or something.
Fucking battle.
A World War II battle.
There's a battle going on. Yeah, so man, imagine the dispensaries tomorrow.
Yeah.
One of them, the one I was telling you, the Harvest, they said they'll have like all kinds of deals, which he mentioned $80 ounces, but he was saying that they're going to be grilling out there so you can eat dogs and burgers and shit.
Trust them to make your food?
No, but all them fucking stoners don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That's what I told him. He's like, come by, eat a hot dog. I'm like, bro, like when I come here, I'm at work. I'm a fucking chef, bro. I could eat a fucking ribeye, dog.
Dressed in your fucking in your chef outfit.
But no, yeah, but he did mention that. But yeah, I mean, stoners don't care. Go get some grub, all stone.
Do they still do a thing at remember growing up, you'd hear about Roosevelt Park, how they would do that? Do they still allow that? Or they still do that?
They had cracked down on it, kind of, I remember. I bet you they do now. I bet you they do.
Now that it's legal, especially, they're probably able to get rid of it.
So we're supposed to have a big thing at Canvas. There's a bunch of dispensaries and shit going to Canvas.
Okay. Like private events for them, or are they doing
like it's like just for everybody? But I bet you it just turns into a fucking smoke sesh on the whole patio. Like fuck. And all the garage doors are open. So it's like, even now, like on Friday, like the last couple Fridays and Saturdays, the garage doors started opening.
Yeah.
I walk outside to the restaurant, like all you smell is fucking bud, because we have the whole wraparound patio and people can smoke no one's going to tell you nothing.
Damn.
Everybody's cool with weed, you know what I mean? Like
the inspectors wouldn't be, but yeah, you know what I mean?
Which inspectors?
I don't know. You have to because that's the whole. Well, that's what I was going to get into.
So smoking's pretty much legal,
but no, pretty much
smoking weed is legal.
No, but like you have to have a special license to be able to like have like a cafe. That's why those cafes haven't opened yet, but they're getting ready to open.
Yeah, definitely. But what happens is like I think people just smoke outside at random and. I know it's like a $25 misdemeanor fine.
It's more that nobody just gives a fuck, as opposed to like it. It's just.
I know it's like a $25 misdemeanor fine.
Is that even worth the officer's time to take the time to write the fucking ticket? Probably not. They'll probably just tell you, put that shit out and keep fucking moving. Just get out of here. Just get out of here.
They don't even fucking tell you that, really. I mean, I haven't personally, but like I just see like everybody just does what they want in Vegas or like fucking Denver and fucking. Even here, it's just wild. But I mean, we do have like, there has to be some kind of inspector. But I mean, like we have I remember this last Saturday, it's state cops, but I forgot it's an initials. But there's a certain group of cops that go and check all the clubs to see if you have all your paperwork, like your licenses, and they want to see everybody's alcohol certification.
ATF?
Something like, no, it's not ATF. That's even more crazier.
That's alcohol, tobacco, and firearm. I thought they regulated that shit.
No, it's not ATF. It's state cops, and it used to be called something different, but they just recently changed it. But it's like retired state cops, and then they just go around checking all the clubs. They'll set up stings and shit. But they come in all the time. But I don't know, man. I just think now nobody gives a fuck about smoking weed.
Have you heard anything about these cafes they're supposed to be opening? Like they're supposed to be like smoke lounges.
Yeah, there's one down the street from
Is it already open?
It's opening. No, it's like in the next week or two, I think.
Okay.
I've seen it.
There's a few of them around town that are they're all opening around the same time.
My cook yesterday was all happy about it, asking if I was going to go there.
Not the one downtown Albuquerque I wouldn't go to, but if there was like a nice one like on the west side, maybe.
I just have no desire to do that. It's like I could fucking smoke in my car. Like,
you want to be sitting on a sofa across the way from somebody sitting on a sofa fucking looking at you
smoking
mind.
Weed. Like, no, I mean, like, so I don't mind it. It's a cool idea.
That might be a little weird.
But just in my head, like, I'm not going to wake up and be like, hey, let's go check out this smoke lounge so I could smoke a joint inside this fucking room. I'm like, gives a fuck.
I think for me, it's part of that childhood dream. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like
Yeah.
doing it
I
at
can
least once.
understand
Doing it
that.
at least once.
I'm like, I'm gonna smoke in my car and on the way to the Outback. You know what I mean?
Fucking,
That's more like where I'm coming from.
that's hilarious. So I remember watching. Do you remember Dave Attell? He had a show called Insomniac on Comedy Central, and he'd go to bars and get fucked up. On every episode he'd be in a
I
different
don't
city.
know.
Do you know who Dave Attell is? He's a comedian.
Yeah.
So the show's called Insomniac, and in one episode he goes to Amsterdam.
That's what I was just thinking in my head,
Oh,
like
okay.
from when we were kids.
Yeah.
That's what that did. It was a straight dream. Like,
Yeah, and he walks into because they had cafes, and he walks into a cafe, and it's just like a dispensary, how a dispensary's now, and they roll him up he just picks out a strain and they roll him up a cone, like a fucking huge fucking cone, and they give him a fucking torch lighter, and he just sits down at one of the tables and he just fucking sparks it up, and fucking just thinking I remember watching that as a kid, I was like, fuck man, that'd be fucking awesome.
yeah, no, and you're onto something there. Okay, but check this out in my head. Something just so I wonder how they're gonna work. So are they a dispensary?
So I would imagine that they're a dispensary and then they do this, but I would imagine that you can't like be coming and going. You know what I mean? Like they probably have an entrance, maybe if you're just gonna be doing the weed, buying and leaving, like kind of like a packaged liquor or whatever, and then a separate little entrance if you're gonna stay there and partake. You know? I would imagine. I don't think they'd be letting you like light up and going in and out of the fucking doors. You know?
So
like,
my question is so what's to stop people from bringing in fucking cocaine fucking laced fucking joint and smoking that fucker in there and passing it around? Or
there has to be a rule that you can only smoke what you buy there.
so you're getting searched when you walk in? Everybody's getting searched. I'm just trying to think
I
how it's
don't
going to
know.
be
I
plausible
don't
in
fucking know.
Albuquerque, man.
I don't know.
I work downtown every day, and it's like
these are good questions.
it's to me. I just don't know how it could be done.
Well-
they'd be smoking Cocoa Puffs in that motherfucker, fucking passing it around,
rock
bro.
Russ and
Like,
stuff with my
homie's
Cocoa
like,
Puffs.
fucking Smokey's in there tripping out. It's fucking take it easy, Holmes.
Oh fuck!
But-
that's so fucking funny.
Yeah, I just see how that could just get blown out of proportion. What if people have been drinking and then they go there,
Weed
fucking
and
smoke a
alcohol.
big old fucking heavy hitter now, start rocking and shit everywhere. Shit could be rough.
No alcohol, no outside food or drink, no outside weed or fucking
And
drink.
then what about those crazy people that never smoke and then they go in there and smoke for the first time, dog?
Start acting a fool, bro.
I gotta go. Like, calm
That's
down.
fucking so
You're
fucking
okay.
funny, bro.
You're okay.
Fucking, and you being a veteran smoker, I have to sit across from this person, and they're fucking looking at you
Dude,
like
there could be a sitcom about somebody opening one of those lounges, bro.
yeah, just all the fucking crazy people that fucking go through there.
Just trying to figure it out how they're gonna make it work. Yeah.
I don't know because I think Colorado tried it. Remember when we went to Colorado?
Yeah.
a couple years ago, we looked it up, and there were some, but they had closed. They went out of business.
I think so.
But I don't know. That was like in COVID too. So maybe that had.
You're gonna have like people that are like hiding from their wives and husbands and shit, and they're all fucking puffing it up.
Yeah.
And they're like, "It's my wife in there."
all paranoid and shit.
I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna play out somehow because they're opening.
We gotta go check it out. There's like I said, there's gonna be a few.
In my head, though, they'll probably be pretty. The only way I can see it working is to be so strict. It's gonna be stupid.
Yeah, it'll take away from the experience.
We'll see.
Because it's got to be a relaxed atmosphere. Otherwise, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like blowing my high, man.
But you know, hookah lounges do it, and they don't like. I mean, that being said, like I've been to a hookah lounge, and people don't like put bud in there, like because you know how they have their
little
special
cubes or whatever.
Well, yeah, so they come and they smoke that. I mean, people
Nothing's
can pull a
stopping you
bud
from-
out of their pocket and put it on there. I mean, so I mean, maybe people will just behave. I don't know. Never have before.
or it'll be a thing where like you have to they take your ID, they create an account, they make you accountable. You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna be here, like you have to create an account with us. You know, we know who the fuck you are. You know, something. In case, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's we'll see how this plays out.
Well, you're gonna hear firsthand because your coworker is gonna fucking go down there the day they open. Sounds like
He's a 24-year-old kid, and he acted like he wanted to go. So there you go. You know what I mean?
there's definitely a market for it. Yeah.
In my head, it's just like, I think it's just because I've been smoking for so long and stuff. I'm just like,
But you're right that people that don't smoke weed often and smoke, they act fucking wild, bro.
and then how are they going to make money in turn? So this place has to make money. So obviously, I'm sure they're going to be selling the weed.
One drink, one coffee minimum.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah. Something.
They'd have to have
It's
some.
like fucking fantasy world when you're going to the smoke lounge now, no? It's like 3-drink minimum, motherfucker. Come on in.
bottles
Getting
of water.
searched real good.
Fucking latte.
Fucking grabbing your nuts and shit. You're like, bro, like I'm just trying to come fucking smoke, dog. Like, shh. And then you probably got to pay a cover charge.
Oh, no.
You better have strippers in that motherfucker.
Oh, no.
That's crazy.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, well.
But yeah, I guess we'll find now you really have me intrigued. Now I really want to know what's gonna happen here.
Yeah. It's gonna be odd. And then what about that bastard that falls asleep?
Taking up a seat in the spot. We don't get busy, man. You gotta rotate, gotta get these people out in and out, man. In and out.
You're gonna walk into the fucking lounge, bro. Fucking opium den. No?
So I mean this isn't like an original thought by any means, but like imagine if you made a setup like that and like you had it where like you had a couch with like a TV or like video games on one TV, and then you had like all kinds of boxes.
No.
All kinds of boxes of cereal.
There's just nowhere for money to be made.
Cereal.
People are just gonna camp out there all day. They're gonna pay the initial price to whatever it is, the one joint or whatever the fuck, and then there's just nowhere for money to be made. Yeah, I don't know.
Smoke that whole joint. They're putting it out halfway. Like you're only taking a couple.
Imagine
puffs.
you're like throwing fuckers out. Like if you're not smoking, you know, like you ain't drinking, you're out of here.
If you ain't smoking, you fucking walking, motherfucker. Oh, that's too fucking funny.
Yeah. I guess in my head, it's good for a couple veteran smokers to meet there and have a cup of coffee with their friend and smoke a joint, right?
Yeah.
But what's the percentage, you know, on that? I don't know.
It's a spot that would be busy on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday afternoon. You know, that would be their peak time. I could see them, doing enough business, but they'd have to do something special during the week to get the people in there the rest of the week. Karaoke night, get people all high and have them sing.
I could just see crazy fuckers handing out gummies and shit, like some fool buying them, like just shit, and then fuckers just
Throwing them
just
into the friends'
fucked
mouths
up.
and shit.
Yeah, you got some people.
You
passed out.
couldn't have edibles. I don't know. I guess you'd have to, huh? Because that's part of the business.
Probably
but
got cakes and all kinds of shit in the
Bro.
coffee house, bro.
you don't know how people are gonna act on edibles. People could have a fucking breakdown. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah. Hey man, that strong sativa could fuck me up. So I can relate. Imagine the people that don't smoke at all and then smoke that shit. Jesus Christ, could be dangerous. It's gonna be interesting.
It's deceptive.
Curious to see how it all plays out. I keep saying that, but
It's something new. It's a new direction for the weed market. There's so much fucking money being made. It'd be hard. It's hard to imagine it not being a success with how much money is going around.
yeah.
Next thing would be like if Flick's Brewhouse, they had one theater in their whole movie theater, one theater where you can smoke weed. Imagine if they got in on that.
Yeah, would be cool. I would like that.
That would be better. That'd be something like doing something with an activity, smoking at main event and fucking doing laser tag.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
I don't know.
Cliffs, no? Just
Cliffs,
smoke bud.
Yeah. High night at Cliffs.
Nighttime.
You heard it now.
It could be dangerous.
I'm actually kind of excited. I want to go to Cliffs this season. I'm going to make it a point to go. I want to make it a point to go to Cliffs this season.
Just be careful with that fireball, man.
My girl's never been, but we did some hardcore shit, last year. But
I think it's something about that repetition on that fucking fireball. It's just a one fucking circle, and that fucking thing is fucking, and then I think when you, so I have this is totally going off. I think when these motherfucking badass theme parks and they do all the fucking science and they have these people design this fucking ride, I've noticed I don't get fucking sick.
Yeah.
On a badass fucking expensive fucking ride.
Yeah.
Like I do if I'm on a fucking cheap fucking state fair ride going like I'm fucking getting dizzy, you know?
Yeah.
So I think there is something to that.
Honestly, I probably wouldn't ride that Fireball.
Fucking bro, don't ride it. They stop you.
You're upside down.
And you feel your fucking thing go like that. Like it's like, and I'm pretty heavy. You know, I'm like, fuck, dude. Like this thing better have some good screws in that shit. You know?
Yeah.
So that being said, though, no, Cliffs is fun. I like Cliffs.
They're getting ready to. I think they might be getting ready to open weekends, just weekends for like the first few weeks, like pretty soon, and then.
I would like to work there if I was rich. I think like if I was a rich fucker, I'd just work there a couple days a week for fun.
Remember when we were young, they would hire you if you were like 14 with a work permit or something weird.
I can remember it.
Yeah, I remember that was one of the spots where they're like,
and then when you go, you would always see young. people
it's still to this day. It's it's kids
to this day.
Even at the big amusement parks, even at the big theme parks, it's fucking young people fucking running the rides. It's kind of don't make you feel too good, man.
That kid was laughing at me. I think he let it go more when he seen me because
made eye contact.
He was laughing, bro. He was fucking laughing when fucking that shit was, and I'm like, bro, the first 3 times was fun, bro. Yeah. Like you got me going around this fucking thing like 10 times, bro. I'm like, anyway,
little shit.
But no, go to Cliffs.
Get some fun. Get some okay food. I guess if you want a busy night, you can get some good food.
They still have the Twist soft serve, so vanilla chocolate. Like you get your nice, and they're good. You like those or no? I always like a nice soft serve cone. Oh, you can't eat ice cream no more, no? But that shit might not even. Who knows what that is? Anyway, they got that good Twist. It's a chocolate, fucking vanilla.
Yep.
Twister.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Something to do,
Yeah.
I want to take advantage of this nice weather, man. Feels like this winter. This winter went. It wasn't that bad of a winter, but like as far as like the low temps and like obviously we didn't get a lot of snow, but
we didn't get a lot of snow in the city, but the mountains got a shit ton of snow.
Oh, let's get into that. So I had heard because of all that, the fucking fishing was gonna be really good up in Pecos, and you just went this last week. So.
It's going to be in about 2 or 3 weeks, I think, but it's fucking insane right now. So it snowed in the mountains a lot, and just recently in April, it snowed in the mountains quite a bit. So the snow melt right now. Like, did you hear the Jemez? Like, they're calling in the National Guard and shit. It's all flooded to shit.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep talking. So
the Jemez is flooded to all hell from the snow melt.
Yeah.
And it's so bad. Like I said, they're calling the National Guard. Well, we went to Pecos, and you can get up there and everything's cool. But bro, the river where like is usually like you can walk across like the fly fishermen and shit, bro. It looks like fucking whitewater rapids, bro.
Raging.
Fucking roaring, bro.
Roaring.
You can't even fish in that fucking thing because like
are the fish like jumping out all crazy?
No, you don't see that, but like it's literally right now it's moving so fucking fast with force, and Matthew, he knows like the measurement of fucking water, and
well, he's a flat fisherman
per fucking cubic meter on like how fast it's going, and it's just like you can have all kinds of weight on your line, and that fucking water just takes your fucking shit like nothing. So that being said, yeah, it's going to be really good. I think in about 2 weeks to 3 weeks. But right now with that snow melt being freshly melting, it's crazy. We went to the lake though.
Oh, nice.
The lake is right there.
So just like last time, you guys started right there at the stream and then went to the lake.
Yeah.
Okay. You had better luck at the lake?
No,
really?
No, but people were catching at the lake a little bit. I only caught one fish in the stream.
You went on a Monday. Was there a bunch of people out there?
No, there was nobody, and it was fucking cool. I'm gonna be going back on Mondays because, like, bro, like I went, there was literally maybe like 5 other cars.
No shit.
At the lake, bro, and like so the lake's big, so it's like not that big, but it's a decent size. So, I mean, they're at random. There's just like. You can just fish wherever you want. I walked all the way to the other side. It was cool, man. But it's nice.
Oh yeah.
Want to go back for sure.
No, let's plan it for sure. Just give me some notice.
Hell yeah. I want to go. Got my license.
Yeah, I need to get my license.
Renew your license in April.
I get my license.
Every April. That's crazy how they do it that way. So it's like it's not a year from when you bought it. It's like it's just in April, period. So it's like, say you want to go fishing in January for some reason. You buy your license in April.
You'll still have to renew
It's
in April.
expired. Yeah.
So I got to look up mine then, because I don't remember the original month I bought it.
Was it last year?
I let it lapse a year, so I didn't get it last year. It was the year before that.
So what do you need to check out? It don't matter. You just got to pay for this year's.
Okay, and then it restarts?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So like right now's the time to buy it because it's April though, so you'll have it for a year.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's like get your money's worth out of it.
I get what you're saying.
Get your money's worth out of it.
It's always in April. Got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I need to buy it. That's good. Did you guys catch anything?
I just caught one. Yeah, one German brown. So the German browns are native to the stream. They don't raise them in the hatchery. Mm-hmm. So it's always cool when you catch a German brown because they're like, and they fight a lot more too.
Okay.
It's a cool fish.
I think you guys caught one that time I went with you guys.
And the meat's pink like salmon inside them. Yeah. But like if you catch a German brown was born and raised in the fucking river. So that's pretty cool.
I was born.
You know, there was something going on. The hatcheries caught some kind of virus or disease or some shit, and so they had to kill a shit ton of trout.
I heard something about that.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
That is a bummer.
Because all the stockers, they had to years of fish that they were raising had to fucking
done.
Yeah,
crazy.
So that's a bumski, but yeah, man, I'm trying to get out there, catch me some good fish this year. You know, one thing that's cool is I noticed during COVID, Walmart, like I think it was because, you know, like we weren't getting shit, but like they were out of a lot of fishing stuff that I like a certain kind of weight that I like, or a certain hook or a certain size of this or that. And I noticed before we went fishing, I went to Walmart on this last Sunday, and the shelves are full, man, again, just of all the cool shit. So I was just like, it was cool because they had everything you needed. Nice. Where just recently in the past, they didn't even have, you were having to settle with whatever you could find.
I remember you telling me that because I was just getting into it, you know, a couple years ago. And I remember us going to go get that shit. Nice. I want to go fucking camping, man. I got fucking brand new fucking camping gear, just fucking chilling. Some bullshit.
Need to utilize it, but man, I like to go camping in the Jemez, and it's all closed now. But we can go camping somewhere else, Pecos.
I don't know, man.
I just because it's easy for me to camp in the Jemez because I know it and it's close. And if you have time and you plan a trip, you can go fucking.
It'd be nice to drive up into Colorado,
check it out and experiment, you know. But I usually don't have more than. Usually, I'm looking at just like a night or 2 nights, you know. So it's like it's easy for me to go where I know and just set camp, and you know.
No, for sure. But imagine, like I've camped up in Colorado, but this was more like up by Denver, outside of Denver. But you know, you could just go right over the border, you know, and there's find some nice stuff right there. Just probably in between like Colorado Springs and Trinidad.
Durango, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
but before I do that, I want to get. I've been looking at these 10 millimeter pistols because a 10 mil is like the most penetration, like on the ballistics of it, and like it's for like big game, you know, when you're out there camping, like out there in the middle of fucking nowhere, like we're talking like a bear stopper, you know what I mean? Grizzly.
Yeah.
Just think about that. Gotta be prepared, man. You don't know what's gonna roll up on you.
I'm thinking. I don't know. Could go both ways.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you have it, it's cool. It's nice.
Yes, sir.
But it's not gonna stop me from going camping.
No. No, I'm not saying that.
But yeah, I think you maybe would possibly need that more if you were going into uncharted territory.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Off the grid, like deep.
But yeah, I don't know. It's crazy.
Wolves.
Yeah, anything, I guess, really, yeah. So
I'm not trying to fuck with no bear.
I think if a bear wants to fuck with you, you ain't gonna know what the fuck happened.
Well, you know, I got my 9, which is gonna do something, but it ain't gonna fucking stop it. I'm talking about like.
I don't think you're gonna pull out your gun before that motherfucker mauls you.
Quick.
I think if a bear's gonna get you, you ain't gonna fucking.
Well, I'll see it coming.
It's not like you're like just chilling, like looking at a bear walking up from over there.
I'll smell it downwind.
You know, so that's like that's where I'm coming from. Like I'm like, I don't think if you have it, you know, you got a better chance of living if you don't have it. But I don't think it's gonna matter if the fucking bear wants you. I think you're not gonna fucking. And I think also, I understand the big caliber, but you're gonna have to hit that fucker just right for him not to be able to keep coming at you for a fucking 10 seconds off adrenaline. I think you could rip your face off adrenaline while he's got half of his face blown off still. But I get the odds are better if you have it. But I'm just thinking, I don't think much matters. I think you got more of a chance on using your 9 on some crackhead trying to rob your fucking campsite.
Mr. 10 million.
Or trying to rape you or some crazy shit. Some fucking... Crackhead raping? Yeah, like that Hamas dude that was fucking... He was going from campsite to campsite, fucking with people, and he'd blast your fucking head off. He had a gun.
No shit.
Yeah, so... Yeah... I think you're more, your odds are more getting fucked with by some stupid fuck than a bear. There's some crazy serial killer motherfuckers out there, man. You know what I mean?
No matter what, we'll be ready.
Yeah, no, that's good. Hell, that sounds cool to me. Shit. Motherfucking 10 milli.
Yeah. So, yeah, man, this fucking weather's been fucking beautiful.
Yeah, it's nice. I like it. Love it. It's very nice. I need to set the swamp cooler up here pretty soon. Yeah, don't you think?
It's almost time, yeah.
Pretty soon, yeah.
At the apartment, they're like mid-May. Cocksuckers. Enjoy it. That's the
yeah. If they have it, if that's the time they actually fucking have it, okay.
They ain't gonna be ready mid-May.
You know what I'm saying though? Yeah, but I'm
first
like
week of June. I'll be
bastards.
roasting nuts over there.
Fuck.
At their mercy. Be like, I'll go up there. I said this last year. Like, I'll get a ladder and go up there my fucking self, get my own shit set up. I'll replace my fucking spider, my octopus, get it going.
Yeah. Clear it out. Good to go.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that the Stipe Jones fight might be in jeopardy?
No.
So they've been going back and forth on social media, and Dana's kind of been real like mum on the whole thing. You know, mum's the word, but. Yeah, I don't know, because they were looking at July, but now they're thinking it's not gonna happen in July.
So the last comment I heard from Jones was that he wants it in Madison Square Garden, and he wants that to be his retirement fight.
So I heard that too, and like he just signed that brand new contract they gave him when he won the title, like right before he won the title. It's like a 6-fight deal. Can you imagine how frustrating that is for Dana?
Well, this was maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. I heard somebody ask Dana, and he said that after the last fight, that John Jones has disappeared.
Yeah, he went back to New Mexico, and we haven't heard from him. It's like, well, call him. He's your heavyweight champion. What's going on? What's the problem?
He must just be so hard to deal with, I'm guessing. I don't know.
Well, no. So, like, I saw this funny meme, and it said, it was Francis saying, it was John saying, John telling Dana, you think Francis was hard to negotiate with? Hold my beer. And fucking, he's like, it has him signing the 6-fight deal for like all kinds of money. And he's like, I only want to fight one more time and then I'm retiring. It's like,
I guess if that's the way you do business, bro. I mean,
who knows? People have a change of heart. Maybe he signed the deal. And he's like, you know what? I won the title. I want to fight the greatest heavyweight of all time, Stipe, in Madison Square Garden, and ride off. But like he still has too much work to do with that division, I think. I mean, who am I to say that? But like, you know, like he just won the belt. What the fuck? Like, you know?
Yeah.
Fight Stipe.
He's a interesting character because.
Do you think he does it just to be like, you know, just to keep people guessing, or what?
I think he's.
Or he gets a kick out of it, like just
a piece of shit.
Just leading people on.
No, I think more of like it's always going to be he has to have always the full control, and he wants
it's under his terms,
and that's it. Yeah, and what he says at the moment, and then he's gonna get that, and you're gonna give him that because he's whatever. He is what he is, supposedly.
Yeah, but that whole time he was out, it was because of the contract. And then he comes back, he gets the contract he wants, gets the belt. One more fight, done. I don't know.
Something must be going on to where he don't want to fight anymore. I'm guessing, right?
Maybe he feels like he. I mean, what else does he have to prove? Honestly, you know what I mean? If he can go in there and fucking take Stipe out like that, then
and just retire it and all.
I guess, but like, I don't know. If he does, I won't believe that it's an actual retirement.
No,
100%.
Then what if he lost?
Either way, if he retires, it's not real. He'll come back. I guarantee it.
Yeah, but I get what you're saying, and I agree. But I think if he lost, he's not gonna fucking retire right then and there. Maybe you know how they fucking put their gloves down.
Honestly, I think more so. I think if he loses, he might honestly retire. If he wins, how do you retire? Like, you want to go out on top? Okay, you already.
The kind of person he is, he ain't gonna retire if he loses. Fuck no.
Yeah.
He's gonna get his immediate rematch.
Can't go out on a loss.
And they're gonna give it to him because he is who he is.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
No, I agree.
He's gonna say something.
Too much of an ego.
He's gonna say something. He'll make some shit up, or he'll say something.
Too much of an ego to go out on a loss, I guess.
That's what I think.
But I don't know, man.
That's whatever. It's a hype train.
Yeah,
it's fun to watch it when it's happening, and that's how I deal with it. You know,
Dana. I watched Dana's because there was a fight night this last week in Kansas City. I don't know if you saw his Max.
I didn't
Holloway
see it, but I saw. I saw like the afterward, like
Max
like,
Holloway's a bad motherfucker. I thought this dude was gonna, I thought Max was finally gonna be like, that's crazy. He's only 31. He's been around and a champion for so fucking long.
He looks like he's 51.
He's got that old Hawaiian skin.
Look in this guy's face, and he fucking.
At 31,
but he's whatever. He looks old.
Well, it's just it's a long fighting career. He's hard life for 31. A lot of fights for 31.
Beating up every day, and that will let you beat the fuck out of him too.
Yeah, he took some damage in that fight, but
I didn't even see that one. I'm just saying in general, man. I seen that guy just battered, bro. He don't stop.
He don't stop. He's fucking. He's
cardio.
He's a tough. Ridiculous. He's like not just because he's a Hawaiian, but like he has that same mentality as BJ Penn had. Like you gotta pound me the fuck out. You gotta fucking damn near kill me I'm not gonna quit. You know what I mean? Just too tough for your own good. But well, I watched Dana White's after press conference, and he was talking about, he just kind of laughed off. They asked about the John Jones Stipe thing. He just laughed off. He said it's so easy to cause fucking drama in this sport, Like he said it's
what's the drama? They fighting or not, motherfucker?
No, but he said I don't even know what the fuck you guys are talking about.
Basically. Oh, well, there you go. Then there's no fight going in July then.
Well, no. Like he said the plan was July. He said nothing's been announced. He said that's all there is to it.
There you go. So there's no fight as of now.
But I guess it was never 100% confirmed. But like they made it sound like it was a done deal for July for the that's their big card in Vegas.
I'd seen a pretty legit flyer.
That's the Hall of Fame
off the UFC.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the Hall of Fame week, and it's going to be a hell of a Hall of Fame. That's a whole nother thing we'll get into next week. So I have time to look it up, but there's going to be a damn good Hall of Fame class this year.
I've seen a couple things, a couple fights getting put in there. And
fights, individuals as well. But yeah, so did you see Jake Paul, Nate Diaz has been announced for Dallas. It's gonna be in August. You didn't care about that. You don't give a shit about Jake Paul, Nate Diaz. Don't even care.
Not really.
Okay.
I'll watch the fight and it's fun, but like to me, it's just this is. Are we still doing this?
MMA fighters.
I just don't understand what's going on. Like, it's like
MMA fighters that are pushing.
Are we still doing this?
That are pushing 40.
Yeah, I don't understand. How are we back to this fucking sideshow bullshit?
It's the Jake Paul show.
And Nate Diaz is cool. Mm-hmm. By me, I mean, that's all whatever, but this fucking dude too, he kind of like, I don't know, it's like,
Are you familiar with? Damn, I'm talking too far away from the mic. Are you familiar with Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia? So they're fighting this Saturday. They're fighting this Saturday. It's boxing, and like this is gonna be for people that know. You know, it's gonna be like legit, like one of the best boxing matches in like probably over 10 years, and like it's two fighters at their prime, two of the best, you know, because usually boxing's bullshit. They never put the fights together, so it just gets drug out and fighters end up fighting, like, you know, example Mayweather and Pacquiao, you know, they fought 10 years after they should have, and it's not the same. Well, these two young guys, Gervonta Davis, he's just a fucking beast, bro. He used to be one of Mayweather's guys. He's not one of Mayweather's guys anymore, but he came up under Mayweather. Just not nasty knockout power. He's fighting this kid, and they're both young as fuck. He's fighting this kid in Ryan Garcia, who's, I don't like him. He's a little cocky little fuck.
I've heard of that name.
But he has fucking power and speed. You know, he's definitely talented. But I don't care for his attitude and the way he carries himself. But that fight's this Saturday. And it's like legit. Like it's gonna be. I mean, obviously I'm not gonna order it. It's actually not gonna be that expensive for a boxing match, but it's gonna be like legit. Like somebody's gonna get fucking finished.
Probably be on the stream.
Yeah, for sure, it'll be on there. But somebody's gonna get finished for sure. So I'll remind you the night of. But I'll be working, but I'll try to check it out on the stream. But go check that out. Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia, he's a De La Hoya guy. Him and Bernard Hopkins.
I don't really follow boxing at all, so
I barely do. I know I sound like I do, but I don't. All I know is I've been watching
it when it's on.
Yeah, but that's gonna be a legit fight. But yeah, as far as the Jake Paul, Nate Diaz, it's whatever. I think the lead up to it will be the most entertaining part. That'll be more fun than the fight. Just Nate Diaz talking shit to him and probably trying to fight him at the press conference and stuff. You know, him and his crew.
Either that or he's just gonna look sad, bro.
Did you hear about Jake Paul running from Mayweather and his crew?
I did.
So we didn't talk about it. It happened like a few weeks ago, but I don't know how I feel about it. I kind of felt bad for Jake Paul. He fucking got backed into a corner and fucking he had to run.
Well, why is Mayweather a bitch?
Huh?
Why is Mayweather such a bitch?
Well, no, that was a bitch move on his part. Because
but he's always like that, just like Mike Tyson said it best, fucking 4 years ago.
Yeah.
This man has to have security, fucking, so he can take his daughter to school.
Yeah. Yeah.
Has to have fucking 5 big fucking dudes or whatever.
Yeah, so they all rolled up on him after it was a Miami Heat basketball game, and Jake Paul was there. Mayweather was there with his whole crew, like 20 dudes or whatever, supposedly. And Jake Paul only had one guy with him.
Well, I mean, like in my head, Jake Paul's never claimed to be a gangster. I never hear him saying like, "Oh, I'll kick your ass on the street," or like,
I guess,
pull out guns or this or that. So it's
I guess,
what's Mayweather doing?
So they rolled up on him, surrounded him, and fucking. So he ran.
That's so dumb.
Yeah.
What does he want to do? Does he want to throw scraps or what?
Well, he wasn't gonna be able to throw hands with fucking 20 dudes.
No, I'm talking about Mayweather. He's the one initiating.
Yeah, it was just a fucking, intimidation tactic or fucking, who knows if they were really gonna beat his ass or not. But like, you don't roll up on somebody like that. I just think you're a fucking bitch.
Yeah,
if you do that, yeah, you are.
So yeah. To me, it doesn't scare me at all. It makes me fucking think you're a fucking bitch. You probably got a pussy. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's how I think. I don't know. But that's what I gathered from it all. I just think Mayweather's a fucking bitch. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Period.
So, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I heard about that whole thing, though. And I heard Jake Paul came out afterward. He says, you want to fucking do whatever you need to do. He's like, let's meet up or something. Or like, come down, fucking, why you need to roll up on me all surprised with trying to jump me and shit.
Yeah, I don't know. My point is he better get a crew, because, you know, the Diaz rolls with a gang of fucking dudes himself, you know.
I just don't care for none of that. You know, what, are they gonna jump him or what?
No, I'm just saying, you got to make it entertaining, man. Fucking.
At that point, I'm just watching WF. You know,
that's what it is, entertainment. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
the lead up to the fight's gonna be better than the fight. And
if I want to watch WE, I'll watch that, I guess. I don't know. I'm just like I said, I'll watch the fight and shit. Maybe Nate Diaz will beat Jake Paul. That'll be cool. But I just, he's going to win. This is how it always fucking happens. What the fuck?
Diaz gets hit.
Dude, Jake Paul's huge compared to that fucker.
Yeah.
We're boxing, bro. Like, I don't know. I don't take nothing away from Nate, but I'm just like, bro, like, he's fucking skinny, bro.
He's gonna have to put on some size.
His arms are like that, bro.
He's gonna have to put on some size, man. He's gonna start working them guns, man.
It's all good. Maybe he'll win. That's cool. I like him, bro. To me, it's just like, why are they doing this? It's just wild. I don't know.
Yeah. On that note, wrap this motherfucker up.
Happy 420.
Before 20, mañana. Be safe out there. Avoid the lines. Go today. Get your shit.
Yeah. We'll get you some hot dogs at Harvest tomorrow. Grilling it up.
Yes, sir. As of this recording, this episode, last week's episode on YouTube, go check it out. AJ and Joe Show. Comment, subscribe, like. Still on Spotify. Video coming soon to Spotify. Go check it out. If you have YouTube Premium, you can have the video going of the podcast and turn your phone off or however you listen to us and like still have the audio going. I listen to a lot of podcasts like that. You know, I have the video, but I'll turn the phone off because I have the YouTube Premium and it just plays in the background still, the audio.
Oh, okay.
So check us out on YouTube. Till next week.
Have a good week.
AJ and Joe Show. We're out.